So, I'm hoping you guys enjoyed our discussion today. We're nearly done, but I do want to wrap it up by talking about another way that you can implement toys with something else in your life. And my brethren, I know to my right, is not going to want to hear this one. Pornography.
Blood clot.
Pornography. So, how many of us watch porn here?
Not me.
I watch porn.
Anika, don't sit down beside me here. Listen to me.
Because like
I mean,
I've watched
porn,
porn,
but yeah.
I've watched porn,
You
but
have?
like
Why not?
I watch it for like ideas, and but it doesn't. I don't get off on porn.
Right. Okay.
So-
I am porn.
Yeah,
So-
you're Leo, so you're.
You up on.
I am porn. Did
Yes,
you see
girl.
the size of my boobs?
Yes, girl. I
Excuse
feel you. This, no, porn
But
is
seriously,
good.
with these toys,
It's excellent. Porn sometimes can be used. Okay, so remember I was telling you about that time that I was by myself for a little bit? Instead of course, going out and just having sex with random men, I utilize porn alongside my sex toys. So I would, because what porn is a visual fantasy brought to life. That's what it is.
Correct.
Right? So it's watching sometimes, and it doesn't have to be the gross stuff. It can just be nice, natural. People like different things. Some people like the soft porn, like the blue porn that used to play on CTV when I was younger. They would have, and sometimes it's that hardcore stuff. I like the fantasy, I may not be able
intimacy.
to be the intimacy, and then you're watching it, and we are as humans very visual people.
Right.
Okay, we are naturally. So sometimes seeing it and then playing with yourself give you that same reaction. I've never squirted from watching porn and doing this, but I know that it does give me a really good orgasm.
My experience with porn is that maybe I haven't watched the right porn, but I just find that I need more storyline. Like I just find it to be very cheesy.
you like the acting, the role.
Yeah, and I
role
just
play.
find like the women are always so like submissive, and they're like, oh hey, yeah, let's just do it. Like, and there's no lead up. Like I like you said, like I like a romantic
story.
I want to like it's just not. It's always like. I don't know. It just always. I just can't get with that side of it.
Right.
I probably need to research and like find
Yeah.
No, you're
some porn
sensual
that's
about it.
gonna
You
go
like the
from
sensuality of
my
it.
personality.
But there's
yeah.
some that have stories. So obviously there's like porn, which is like YouTube, but it has just porn on it. So you can click what you want. You can put in gangbang, or you can put in, or you can put in big BBC, right? You know what BBC stands for?
No.
Just think.
Bromley City Center.
No.
Listen, I'm about to fall apart right now.
No, big black cock. Okay, so you can put in something in your search bar and it'll pull up what you want. Okay.
You're from South Africa. You guys got the biggest black cock. What are you talking about?
I would know. I've never lined them up.
I feel like there should be another
Show me.
So there's just different places you can go to get porn, but this is how it sometimes works really well with the visuals. So.
Okay.
So what happens?
So that's
You're
your
watching the
prescription
porn.
for tonight.
Yes, that is your prescription.
Porn, one dose of porn.
No, skip all that.
One bullet.
No,
Wait,
thank
you
you.
guys
We'll
go into
start
depth.
you off with a bullet.
You didn't go into depth. So
Okay.
you're watching the porn.
Yes.
Are you by yourself? Are you with your mate?
Depending.
You've got something here, and you're playing, and you this and
Some
you're that.
couples, I have used it where we've watched porn. I use a toy. I'm with him. Sometimes he will nut. I may not have come yet because people, you have to understand with men, usually it's easier for them to nut than it is for us.
Oh, for
It
sure.
takes a lot more for a woman to have
sure.
an orgasm than it is for a man. They're very loose, so they can have an orgasm looking at something.
So
okay?
how about this? What about the
Wow.
spray? Remember, the spray that you spray on
To numb their penis?
Yeah,
but
so
then
that way they
that's gross,
stay.
though, because
You know
if
about that one?
No.
Because if you
I
suck
don't
dick,
even
then
know
the
about
spray
that.
gets in your mouth.
But that's where they have the edible. No, is it not the same thing?
I just don't do it.
Okay.
I just
Yeah,
avoid it.
that's,
But hold on.
that sounds
Does she do
counterproductive.
blowjobs?
Do you do blowjobs? Jesus.
Do you?
Question. Do you? Is that okay? Are blowjobs okay?
Okay, one dose of
I'm turning pink right now.
Fourth thing, but are they? Is that okay? Is there something that they say about that in Christianity about blowjobs?
I don't know how to check my Bible.
We'll have to touch base on that one.
No blowjobs. Do you?
But
stroke?
no, she could still do blowjobs. She doesn't know yet. She said she's gonna check. So give her a second. How about
in the cleavage? Because when you're watching the porn, you can't just look
I
at it
don't
like
watch
this.
porn.
She doesn't watch porn. She
So I
asked you
don't-
the wrong questions. Let's just go to the finisher.
Okay.
We're done with her. Okay.
We'll get our porn.
But hold on. No, it's okay. I got a question though.
Yes.
So, doing the dildo thing in the porn, wouldn't that replace a man? What's the use of a man then?
It will never replace a man. There is.
That's right,
You have to understand. Human contact is always going to be way more important. You can always just see this as an addition. That's all. It's
Right.
just an addition. To me, it's a learning tool. For me, I've used it as a learning tool, and I've also used it as a way to restrain myself, so I don't just go out there and have sex with random men. I'd rather
Yeah.
do this than to open my legs to just any
Well,
guy.
yeah,
because,
That's right.
And that's
Right?
kind of like if I was single, right? Like for a long period of time, you have needs, right? So it's good to know what's out there because then you might make a bad decision. You might
Right.
just, you know.
And if you
I
have
was
a
single
relationship
for
with
5 years, so you know what that means.
None of
What
this
is
for
that?
No
5
sex
years.
for 5 years.
You're better than me.
what did
You
she
were
say?
in a relationship for 5 years?
No,
did
she
you
was
say?
single.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was just about to say that. So, well, you said if you're single, but if your husband's gone on vacations or trips,
Right.
or,
I mean, no
right.
man, no nothing, no sex.
Well,
5
you
years.
should be teaching us
No.
then.
I don't use that stuff.
So, what did you do? Did you
Nothing.
play with yourself, your fingers?
No.
No, nothing.
I'm trying to get the truth out of her.
But there's
This is
something to
unreal.
be said for like for being celibate as well too,
It's
right?
important,
yeah.
But I think that's also important. There's strength in that as well.
That's
right?
strength in that for when you go to have sex. It's like, oh my god, the
It's
moon
gone.
fell on your face.
Yeah, it's like I could see where you're coming from. I could see the strength in
Yeah.
your position as well too.
Absolutely. It takes
you
a
know,
lot
but
of. That took a lot of willpower, especially
Yeah.
for someone like me.
For sure.
I could never go
But
5 years.
At the
Lord.
same time, like I also feel like having an orgasm and having that intimacy with somebody that you care about is also beautiful.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I think for me it's about a balance. It's about
sure.
I
finding
think
a balance.
because I've not been in the position where you squirt. So for me, it's like,
Before you leave this
You
earth,
know.
you better squirt.
well,
It's very important.
you guys would give me lessons how to squirt.
Got you, girl. That might be
Yes.
another episode on the
call,
free.
call Simone.
Okay, we'll talk about
And
that.
All right.
here's our gift to you today.
Well, you know what?
Oh,
At least it's on her
okay.
mind now.
No, it's all right.
It's on her mind.
So
It looks like a flashlight.
let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. Definitely want to thank you guys for sitting down and listening and taking all this
Thank
in.
you for teaching us.
So stay tuned for another edition of The Free Up.